Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H recently acknowledged the Bloodline Solo Sikoa after the SummerSlam Premium Live event. The self-proclaimed tribal chief locked horns with Cody Rhodes at the biggest party of the summer. Amid Roman Reigns' absence from WWE television, Solo Sikoa has played a huge role in carrying forward the Bloodline story. The Enforcer stepped up big time and formed a new stable, which includes Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. For several weeks they have been feuding with Cody Rhodes. At SummerSlam, Sikoa and Rhodes finally locked horns for the undisputed WWE Championship. The bout was filled with surprises as Randy Orton and Kevin Owens showed up to help the American Nightmare. However, the biggest shock was Roman Reigns' return as he took his former enforcer out, ultimately helping Cody Rhodes retain his gold. During the WWE SummerSlam post-show press conference, Triple H was full of praise for Solo Sikoa's work amid Roman Reigns' absence from television. The game mentioned how Sikoa took the responsibility of one of the biggest storylines in World Wrestling Entertainment. The King of Kings also said that he was thrilled for the new bloodline and especially for the Enforcer. Cody, Rhodes, and Solo Sikoa. Imagine being a guy, a very short period of time in the business, gets an opportunity to come up here, stand next to the biggest star in the business in Roman Reigns, and be a part of the biggest storyline. And then Roman goes away and they're like, well, you are going to take his spot and all these guys are going to be in that spot with you. The hottest thing in the business, you're going to sort of replicate that, and that's the new storyline. Like, imagine that pressure. Thrilled for him. What an incredible accomplishment they've all been able to do. That whole group. Especially Solo, he said. 1 hour 5 minutes and 54 seconds to 1 hour 6 minutes and 38 seconds. It will be interesting to see what the Stamford-based promotion has planned for the Bloodline's future after Roman Reigns' return. SummerSlam had always been a cornerstone event for WWE, a night when superstars cement their legacies and newcomers etch their names into the annals of wrestling history. This year's SummerSlam was no different, but one name stood out above the rest: Solo Sikoa. The crowd at the Ford Field in Detroit was electric, buzzing with anticipation. As the evening progressed, match after match delivered on the promise of high-octane entertainment. Yet, it was Solo Sikoa's performance that left everyone in awe. The Samoan powerhouse, hailing from the legendary Anoa'i family, had arrived to prove a point, and prove it he did. In the main event, Solo faced off against a seasoned veteran, Drew McIntyre. The two men clashed in a brutal and hard-hitting match, showcasing their resilience, strength, and skill. Solo's brutal strikes and unyielding resolve made it clear that he was no ordinary competitor. Every move he executed was a testament to his rigorous training and natural talent. As the final bell rang, signaling Solo's victory, the arena erupted in cheers. The young wrestler stood victorious, sweat dripping down his face, a look of fierce determination still etched in his eyes. He had done it. He had conquered one of WWE's biggest stages and emerged triumphant. Backstage, the atmosphere was just as charged. Wrestlers and officials alike couldn't help but express their admiration for Solo's performance. The hallways buzzed with chatter about the night's events, but all conversations inevitably circled back to Solo Sikoa's stunning victory. In a private room, Triple H, the chief content officer of WWE, was preparing to address the media. Known for his strategic mind and keen eye for talent, Triple H had watched Solo's rise with great interest. He knew the young superstar had the potential to become a significant force in WWE. Triple H stepped out into the media room, the bright lights illuminating his stern yet proud expression. He approached the podium, his presence commanding the attention of everyone present. The media members waited in anticipation, eager to hear his thoughts on the night's events. "Thank you all for being here tonight," Triple H began, his deep voice resonating through the room. SummerSlam is always a special event for WWE. It's a night where we see the culmination of hard work, dedication, and passion. Tonight, We witnessed some incredible matches, but there's one performance that stands out, Solo Sikoa. A murmur of agreement rippled through the room. Triple H continued, his gaze focused and intense. Solo Sikoa comes from a lineage of wrestling greatness, and tonight, he added his own chapter to that storied history. His match against Drew McIntyre was nothing short of spectacular. What an incredible accomplishment! The room erupted in applause. Triple H's words carried weight, and his acknowledgement of Solo's achievement was a significant moment. He paused, allowing the applause to subside before continuing. Solo embodies the spirit of what it means to be a WWE superstar, Triple H said. He has the drive, the talent, and the heart. Tonight, he proved to the world that he's not just a name to watch out for, he's a name to remember. As Triple H spoke, Solo Sikoa was backstage, surrounded by his family and fellow wrestlers. The young star was still processing his monumental win. His father, Rikishi, and his brothers, the Usos, were by his side, beaming with pride. They had always believed in Solo's potential, and tonight, he had made them prouder than ever. When the press conference concluded, Triple H made his way to the backstage area. The moment he stepped through the doors, a hush fell over the room. He walked up to Solo, who immediately straightened, feeling the gravity of the moment. "Solo," Triple H said, extending his hand. "Congratulations. You were phenomenal out there." Solo shook Triple H's hand, the magnitude of the compliment sinking in. "Thank you, sir. It means a lot coming from you." Triple H nodded, his eyes filled with respect. "You've got something special, Solo. Keep pushing, keep working hard, and there's no limit to what you can achieve." As the night wore on, Solo found himself reflecting on the journey that had brought him to this point. The countless hours in the gym, the sacrifices, the guidance from his family, all of it had led to this moment. But he knew this was just the beginning. There were more challenges ahead, more victories to be won, and more history to be made. The following day, social media was ablaze with reactions to SummerSlam. Fans and wrestling legends alike praised Solo Sikoa's performance. Hashtags like #Solo Sikoa and #SummerSlam Victory trended worldwide, showcasing the impact of his achievement. Interviews and media appearances followed, with Solo handling each with a mix of humility and confidence. He spoke about his respect for Drew McIntyre, his gratitude towards his family, and his aspirations for the future. Every word he said further solidified his position as WWE's rising star. In the weeks that followed, Solo's star continued to rise. He faced new opponents, each match a testament to his growing prowess. Triple H's endorsement had set the stage, and Solo was determined to live up to the high expectations. Triple H's acknowledgement of Solo Sikoa's accomplishment at SummerSlam was more than just praise, it was a passing of the torch. It signaled the arrival of a new era in WWE, one where Solo Sikoa was poised to become a central figure. And as fans watched his journey unfold, they knew they were witnessing the birth of a new legend in the making.